You are about to enter a new dimension in live theater. You'll meet Claire, a woman you might describe as just as normal as you and me, although perhaps a bit more strong-willed. She's living the good life of an active retiree until that moment in time when she steps into the realm of the unexpected, a place where small, ordinary actions can have big repercussions. And you begin to think, could this happen to me? You enter this room at your own risk because it leads to the future. Not necessarily a future that will be, but one that could be. Next stop, the danger zone.
A sight for sore eyes. What a nice surprise.
Oh, glad to see you too, but not like this. I mean, are you doing okay?
How do you think I'm doing? My arm is broken, my hair's a mess, and I have no makeup. I don't even want to look in a mirror.
Claire, the latest makeup and the best hairstyle can't make anybody look good in a hospital gown.
The view is a lot worse from the rear view, believe me.
Hey, they don't call them ICU gowns for nothing. Please, don't turn around.
Oh, if you had seen some of the patients in the hall like I did, ooh, I wish I wasn't wearing glasses. Can you stay and visit for a while?
Oh, of course. Oh, I hate to see you stuck in here with your arm in a cast.
How did you find out I was here, anyway?
Well, when you didn't answer the phone last night or this morning, I called your daughter.
Oh, you called Sherry. You know they hate for her to take personal calls at work. She's so busy.
Well, I had to find out what happened to you, and it was a call of 20 seconds and no more than that. She told me you fell, broke your arm, told me where to find you. Now, what's the rest of the story?
Not much to tell, really. I wanted to sit outside in the patio and back and enjoy the nice evening with my glass of wine.
How big was that glass of wine? Okay. Well, maybe you couldn't see where to step because you need new glasses. Or maybe the slippers you had on were no good.
My slippers are fine. My granddaughters gave me those slippers, and they are adorable. And my eyesight is fine. The problem was the light bulb was out. Oh. And I can see everything fine. Just those little pills that Dr. Klein prescribed for me are trouble. He added another little white pill last week for my blood pressure. I can't tell the difference between any of them.
The plot thickens. You started taking something new, and that made you dizzy.
Who you calling ditzy? I'll have you know I still have all my marbles in place.
And a few extra marbles misplaced in your ears. You need to get your hearing checked. Did they check you for a concussion?
No, I had my head examined all right. No concussion. The result was just lots of lectures on stepping out into the dark.
Not your smartest decision. Imagine what would have happened if it hadn't been the season and your neighbors hadn't been there. Oh, man. You need a medical alert button when things like this happen so you can call for help, like mine, see?
Oh, I can't wear that. It's not my style. There's no need making a big fuss yelling, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Claire, you were lucky. It could have been worse. Did you know for people our age, falls are the leading cause of injuries, even death?
What are you? The messenger of doom?
It's a fact. If you don't believe me, giggle it on your phone.
Bah, humbug. I prefer alternative facts. Besides, I am the comeback kid. Go ahead, Google that one.
Google, giggle. Who cares? You are just denying the fact that gravity exists. Falls are no laughing matter. And you're not a kid anymore.
Oh, it's a broken arm, that's all. It'll heal and I'll be good as new.
If that's all it is, why are you still here?
Well, okay. Maybe I'm a little shaky, off balance. They're keeping me for observation. It's purely sadistic. They deliberately observe things at the worst time.
What do you mean?
Well, they give me something for the pain that makes me drowsy. And then, I swear, they wait out in the hallway, observing until I fall asleep. Just so that they can walk in here 5 minutes later and wake me up. To take my vitals, or to take me to therapy, or just observe how irritated I get.
Oh, it just seems that way.
Whatever. It's downright annoying, and I told them so. I just want to go home.
Oh, I know, dear friend, but you do live alone.
I do not. Did you forget Flo lives with me?
Really? Flo is a cat. And you need 2 good arms to handle that giant ball of fur.
Oh, now you sound like everyone else that says, I shouldn't live alone anymore. That's ridiculous. I've lived alone for 20 years just fine. I don't need to change that now. Did you know they want me to use a cane, too?
Okay, that's a good idea.
No way. I am fine.
This is not fine. Maybe now you'll take Tai Chi with me at the Life Health Center. It's really good for the balance, see?
No thanks. I don't need an exercise class. What I needed was a light bulb replaced. Hey, why don't you make yourself useful and help me escape this joint? I don't need any physical therapy. It's just a broken arm. And it's my left arm anyway. I still have a good right arm from back in the day. Remember when I pitched for our high school softball team? I can still pack a punch if I need to when you break me out of here. Ow.
This is not Alcatraz. And we are not Bonnie and Clyde. You know, your villa might not be the safest place for someone with one arm in a giant cast.
Et tu, Brute?
I mean, how you gonna shower and cook and take care of Flo? Not to mention the impact that cast is gonna have on your balance when you're moving around your place.
I am fine. Watch this.
No. Oh my God, girl, you just. Oh, Lord. See there.
Okay. All right. So, maybe I'm not going to walk the tightrope in the circus anytime soon. I'll just learn to swing from the trapeze with my good arm. I just want to be in my own space and sleep in my own bed.
I know, but you have to be smart about this to be safe.
Okay. All right, well, just tell them I'm running an errand and I'll be back shortly. Okay, Mom, I think this is everything you asked for.
Thank goodness I can put my face on.
Oh, Pat. Oh, I didn't even see you.
That's okay.
Thank God you're here because I can't stay. I gotta go back to the office for a meeting. Mom, try to get some rest and stay out of trouble.
Oh, don't worry about me. You'd better get going. Oh, but where's my phone charger?
That wasn't on the list. Sorry. Listen, I really gotta go. I'll see you later, okay?
She seems stressed.
I know. I hate that she has to do all these things for me. Listen, you asked earlier if there was anything you could do to help.
Sure.
Would you mind running an errand for me? I really don't want to have to ask Sherry.
What is it?
Well, there's a check in my purse over there. It needs to be deposited so that my Spectrum payment won't bounce. You can just drop it off in the drive-thru, and it would really help me out. I do not want Sherry thinking that I can't manage my finances on my own.
Okay, sure. Which bank is it?
Teachers Credit Union.
That's on the other side of town. You retired from the school system years ago. Why didn't you get direct deposit?
Well, I meant to, but I've been busy. I am president of Procrastinators Anonymous.
This is true.
Oh, come on. You know I always do for myself. I would never ask for a favor. I wouldn't want to be a burden on anyone. And now I'm stuck here in a great deal of pain. Oh, the pain! I wouldn't wish this on anyone. Better I should suffer than you. If I could help out a good friend like you, I would go out of my way to do an itsy-bitsy favor for you.
And the Oscar goes to... You should be president of Lay It On Thick Society.
Does that mean you'll do it?
I'll do it, Madam President, on one condition. Stop putting things off. And promise me you'll get the lighting checked in your home, both inside and outside the villa, even the night lights. There's so many thresholds all over the place that could trip you up, and I don't want to have to worry about you.
I will raise my good right arm and swear to it.
And furthermore, have your daughter look into the banking situation.
Oh, no. The less Sherry knows, the better. It's bad enough she's going to my place to look after Flo.
I thought that she was horribly allergic to cats like I am.
Well, she is. And I wish there was someone else to help, but the only one that lives closer to me is you.
That's my cue. See you later.
Thanks, Pat. I really appreciate it. Oh, and the flowers, too. Drive safe.
Gotta be going. Bye.
Bye. Oh, and remember, I am getting out of here as soon as possible. Call me at home.
Claire blames her sleep disturbances on the hospital staff, but it's really her mind keeping her awake. Round and round it goes. Why didn't you ask for help with the light bulb, Claire? Why didn't you wear better shoes outside? What are you going to do now? The merry-go-round in her mind spins like a wheel of chance, making it impossible for her to sleep in this middle ground between light and shadow. For the first time in her adult life, Claire must rely on others to take care of daily tasks, and she hates it. She's used to doing everything her own way. She isn't comfortable needing help at all. The distress over Flo being home alone and the task of Flo's care being added to her daughter's workday pushes Claire to sign herself out of the hospital and go home without completing occupational or physical therapy. Maybe not the best idea, Claire.
Oh, Sherry, don't be upset. I'm so glad to be home. Yes, I'm fine. Sure, it's a little difficult to manage with just one arm, but I really wanted to sleep in my own bed, and Flo missed me. No, I'm not taking the Uber app off my phone. I didn't want to make you leave work again. You'd better go. I'll call you later. Now a stranger's gonna come in here and teach me how to move around in my own house. I've been doing fine here all these years. Don't even need to wear my glasses around here. Okay. Let's get this over with. Come in.
Good morning, Claire. It's Susan from the Home Health Care Agency here for physical therapy.
Doors open. She sounds awful chipper for someone coming in here to make me miserable.
How are we today?
How are we? Well, you seem fine. And I'm just peachy. Except for the fact that I can't get dressed in anything for this old thing. I can't wash my hair. I can't even peel a banana for my breakfast. I didn't think it would be this difficult at home, and in case you can't tell, I admit, I'm feeling a little bit sorry for myself.
Therapy for personal care issues would have been easier to complete at the hospital rehab unit, but feeling sorry for ourselves doesn't help.
Well, I guess I truly didn't understand it would be like this. It's just a broken arm. Shouldn't be such a big deal.
It is a big deal, especially when we live alone. Any injury can interfere with daily tasks, and that increases our risk for another injury.
Oh, not for me. I am going to be more careful from now on.
Being careful does help, and the therapy we do today will also help us reduce our risk.
Why is everything we and us with this gal? She must have multiple personalities. Like Sybil. Ha! If I'm lucky, one of them will convince them all to leave.
We'll complete a checklist for a fall risk assessment, but first thing, those backless slippers need to be replaced by non-slip shoes or socks. In fact, socks with grips on the bottom should have been provided at the hospital. Were they?
Maybe. Those socks are ugly. The bumps look like warts.
Well, there must be a pair of good shoes in the closet.
Nobody wears good shoes around the house. I'd rather go barefoot. And I really don't think I'm up to going through a list right now.
Claire, it's important that we work together. We need to identify and eliminate fall risks in our homes. Clutter like this can cause us to lose our balance as we walk around it. And scatter rugs like that one can slide and easily cause a fall.
That rug belongs to my cat, Flo. She's slept on it since she was a kitten, and we have never had a problem with it. We fell because a light bulb was out, not because of Flo's rug.
Without support, it's easy to slip on a rug like that. Are you using this cane?
No, my daughter brought it over, but I don't need it. I am used to walking around here just fine.
I can see that we have our work cut out for us here. So, where is Flo now?
She must be hiding. She hates a room full of people.
What about the bathroom? Are there safety bars or grab bars installed?
Of course not. I know how to use the bathroom. Listen, Sybil. I mean, Susan. Quite frankly, I am in pain and out of patience with all these questions. Please come back another day. I think I'm too tired. I just want to sleep. I need to sleep if I can.
Perhaps we need a nurse to come in and check on our medications or nutrition, or maybe some in-home help to make things easier.
No, I don't need anybody else in my house. Like I said, I want to be left alone. It's difficult to get comfortable in bed with this cast, and I really think I'm just too tired for all of this therapy today.
All right, we can reschedule for tomorrow, but that rug needs to go out right now, and the non-skid socks have to come on, okay? All right, where can we put this?
There's a closet in the hall. Stow it there till my daughter can take care of it.
That will work, and we'll find the bag from the hospital. Oh, here it is.
Give it here. Huh? Ooh. Found them.
Good, let's put them on.
Warts and all. Okay. Ay. Oh my goodness. Ay. What?
Okay, now we'll sign the bottom of today's visitation form, and tomorrow the office will call to reschedule our therapy.
Thank you for understanding.
We try. Should the door be locked now?
Yes, go ahead and lock the door. I'm going to try and sleep.
Feel better. Bye, Claire.
Goodbye. Yo. Remove Flo's rug. Bah. Humbug. It's all humbug. Oh. I have walked over that rug, with and without Flo on it, thousands of times without falling. Huh. Okay, where did she put that? There it is. Whew. I need to sit back down again. We are exhausted. I'm a little lightheaded, too. Must be that new blood pressure pill. Darn it. I keep forgetting to ask about that. Oh, and my back pain. Oh, why didn't I ask Sybil to get me my pain meds? Oh. Why can I not just ask for help? Okay, Flo. Oof. There we go. We'll just put this out of sight. There. Now my baby can enjoy her nap. Oh! Ah! Oh. Ah! Help! 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 Hello? Flo? Oh! I need help! I can't get up!
Most fall injuries at home occur on a flat surface. Claire tripped over the rug she had put back down and fell. Suddenly, her villa is a frightening place. She cannot move without intense pain. Claire is trapped in an unknown dimension. And she's locked inside and none of her neighbors are home. Flo circles around her for mimicking her cries. Claire lies on the floor for 10 hours. 10 hours! Before someone hears them and investigates. Claire now falls into the category of calls first responders get the most. For a second time. Clearwater Fire Rescue will place Claire on a stretcher and she'll be transported by ambulance to a hospital. Her fall results in a broken hip, a week in the hospital, and a long stint in rehab. This time, however, even after completing her therapy, Claire cannot go back home alone. She refuses home health care, despite being so difficult in taking care of herself. No more strangers in her home. Sherry doesn't want to disturb her mother further and decides to move her into her house, forcing both of her daughters to share one bedroom. Claire still cannot be left alone for long periods of time because she needs help getting to and from the bathroom, which she shares with the girls. The whole family, along with Pat and available friends, are making sure someone is always there with her. The constant need to rely on others takes its toll on Claire, and she wakes up day after day wondering when the nightmare will end.
Okay, Caitlin. Grandma is asleep in your room. You have enough clothes you need for a couple of days?
Yeah.
Megan, I know you don't like this, but your room has enough space for the air mattress.
Mother, I have enough space because I keep my room nice and neat. Where is she going to put all of those stinky clothes?
Hey, my clothes smell just fine. You see how she is, Mom?
Well, then the odor must be you.
Megan, this is not forever. It's just until I can find an ALF with a room available for a month or two. Grandma Claire doesn't like it either. She would rather go home, but she can't get up and down by herself just yet.
But Mom, Caitlin will take that basket and pile heaps of clothes everywhere. She is such a slob. You've seen what a mess she makes in the bathroom. She gets more water outside of the tub than in it.
Do not.
Quiet down.
Do not.
Grandma is sleeping in the next room. Both of you listen. Promise you will wipe up any spills. Be very careful to wipe up any spills at all in the bathroom. Promise me you will do that.
I always do, Mom, totally. It's Megan and her bath oil that's all over the floor.
That is not true. But I promise, I will clean up anything I spill.
Well, what I want is for each of you to wipe up any spill, whether you made it or not. Do you promise to do that?
I promise, Mom, totally.
Jeez.
Girls.
Okay, I promise. But I'm the one that's going to be cleaning up after her.
Will not.
Girls, please. I am tired and I am stressed out. And I have to go to the office.
The office? But Mom, you told me I could use a car this afternoon. I told Jen we would go to the mall.
Well, I'll be right back, and you can still go to the mall. They just need a client's paperwork, and they can't find it. I won't be gone long.
But Mom, I get totally scared when Grandma Claire rings that bell for help and you're not here.
Well, if she needs to get up, just remind her to use that walker I got her.
Oh, she hates that walker, Mom.
Well, it's just temporary until she's strong enough to go back to using a cane.
Oh, she hates the cane even more.
She's embarrassed to be seen using a cane. It's a pride thing, and it's silly.
Yeah, like last week when you stayed home because you had that big zit on your face.
Oh, get out.
Quiet down and listen to me, both of you. Grandma took a pain pill and she's fast asleep. Just be quiet. Come here, listen, both of you. I am very proud of you for helping your grandmother. And it helps me too. But I really gotta go now. I promise you I will be right back.
Oh, hurry back.
Hey, Megan, what's an ALF?
Oh, it's an assisted living facility. Like Mom said, Grandma can't get up out of bed by herself. At an ALF, she'll get the help she needs until she gets stronger.
And then she'll totally be able to go back home, right?
Well, that's the plan.
But I heard Mom and Dad whispering that she might be here for a really long time.
What? Oh, I can't stand having you in my space.
I'm the one that had to give up my bedroom, and it's not fair.
Shh, Grandma's sleeping. Keep it down.
Keep it down? What if I don't have a room of my own until you go off to college?
Oh.
That's like 734 days and counting. I hate sharing a room with you. You know, you snore.
I do not.
Oh, you totally do. I recorded it. Listen.
Give me that phone. I'm deleting that. Oh, now you did it. There's the bell. You woke her up, and it's your turn.
Is not.
Is to, and you know it. Besides, I have got to text Jen about the change in plans.
Okay already. Coming, Grandma.
What? I didn't even finish my text. That doesn't count as a turn.
Does too. She wanted water and I got her water out of the bathroom.
That's all she wanted?
I don't know because she fell back asleep while I was getting it. But that's my turn. End of story.
It is not, because she didn't even see you bring the water. Oh, I feel so bad for Grandma Claire. Even with a pain pill, she keeps waking up. She must really be hurting.
Dad said she should have had that fall thingy done. You know, like Grandma May.
Oh, you mean a fall risk assessment?
Whatever. Could have been no fall at all. You know, maybe Grandma Claire should have that done at her place, too.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. Dad says she has a mind of her own and won't listen to anybody. Just like you.
Hey, it's not bad to think for ourselves. We independent women can make up our own minds.
Well, that independent thinking isn't working for her now. We have got to do something.
Like what?
Maybe we'll go visit Grandma May, and we can write down all the changes she made that made her condo safer.
Duh. How's that going to get me back in my own room?
Well, duh, lame brain. The idea is to convince Grandma Claire to have a fall risk assessment done, too.
Totally. Like, if it's us, her favorite grandkids asking, she just might do it.
Exactly. Now you've got it. Then she can go back home, and best of all, be safer there than in your room with your junk all over.
It's not that I don't want Grandma Claire here, because I love her like crazy. It's just that I miss my own room, and I miss how much fun she used to be. Dull Lame Brain, it's your turn.
I don't think so. She didn't even know you brought the water back, remember? It doesn't count as a turn if she doesn't see you. And I have got to finish my text to Jen.
Well, I have to unpack.
Oh, gross.
While the girls argued, Claire decided to try to get to the bathroom on her own. She pushed herself up with difficulty. Fear took hold. The bathroom seemed so far away, and where were her glasses? Painfully, she willed herself to move. "Watch out, Claire!" There was water on the bathroom floor from earlier, and whoops! Down she went. The girls were devastated when they found her. Claire was taken to the hospital again, this time with a fractured neck. Spills on the floor are a leading cause of slips and falls, and more falls take place at home than any place else. It looks like Claire is one step deeper into the danger zone.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you. Are you hungry?
No, thank you, Grandma. I don't feel like eating. I feel so bad Grandma Claire fell again.
And it's totally all our fault.
What happened to your Grandma Claire is not totally all your fault. She should have asked for help instead of trying to get to the bathroom by herself. It's a shame she's going through all this, but I don't see how the two of you going hungry helps anyone.
Oh, I love you, Graham.
I love you too, Graham.
And I love the two of you.
But Graham, who do you love more?
Trick question. Oh, grandmas multiply our love. We don't divide it. I'm just glad you could be here while your mom and dad are so busy.
Will you tell us the truth about what's going to happen to Grandma Claire?
Yeah, will I ever get my own bedroom back?
When they're not completely stressed out. Mom and Dad keep whispering like they're hiding something from us.
They mean well. They don't want you to worry. Truth is, her doctor will say what's best for her. It's like my own grandmother used to say, don't you worry before it's a time. That was good advice then and now.
I can't help but worry. Everything is such a mess.
Well, adjusting to change can be very uncomfortable. How about we make some of your favorite comfort food for dinner? With 3 good cooks, it'll be a piece of cake.
Oh, can we make a cake for dessert?
Of course. What's Grandma Claire's favorite cake?
Chocolate cake.
Oh, mine too. Sure, we can do that. Come.
I hope you never end up falling like Grandma Claire did.
Well, it helps that I get everything important checked out periodically. My vision, my hearing, blood pressure, review my medications, and I go over every change I feel in detail with my doctor.
Why do you have to do all that?
Because keeping a close eye on all those things can prevent falls. Falls are serious. The more candles on the cake, more precaution I must take.
That's smart. And making your home safer is smart too.
Yes, I followed all the recommendations made during my fall risk assessment, and that helped me a lot. I'm glad I made the time to get it done.
You know, Graham, your condo is officially a safe zone.
That's my goal. I had to spend a little money to buy new light bulbs, but they are stronger and they last longer. And I hired a handyman to fix the trip hazards in the doorways, both inside and out. I'm real happy and thankful for all that you two did to help me in the kitchen and the bathroom. I'm not afraid of falling anymore, and that's well worth it.
Oh, and I was happy to help you rearrange all the things in your kitchen so it's easier to reach what you use all the time.
Me too. That was a big job. Easy to put off. You know, procrastinate.
You know, I love the monkey bars in the bathroom. You always have somewhere to hang on.
The monkey bars? Oh, you mean the grab bars. That's right. Wouldn't want to monkey around with safety.
Graham, what happened to that pretty rug you used to have in front of the sink?
Oh, it was too thin, not slip-proof. I had to replace it. It just wasn't safe. My new mat stays put and absorbs spills. Oh, and my new shoes are non-slip too.
Woo!
Hey, Graham, those sneakers are totally styling.
Thanks. They look good and they help give my aching back support. Plus, I can do my balance exercises at the Aging Well Center. Want to see?
Yeah, sure. I hope you never fall like she did, like Grandma did. But maybe we should check Grandma Claire's shoes when we go home.
Good idea. For now, how about we make some spaghetti and meatballs for you to take home for dinner?
Spaghetti.
I'll preheat the oven for the cake. Let's get busy.
Okay.
Claire, Caitlin.
Recovery from multiple falls is not a piece of cake. After being in the hospital another 2 weeks and then going to a skilled nursing facility, Claire's mind floats in a twilight zone, a dimension of the mind between light and shadow, between sight and sound, and fear. Her Medicare benefits are running out, but she cannot go back to living alone in her villa. Her daughter is consumed with managing the finances of 2 households and qualifying Claire for benefits to help pay for the ongoing care she needs. Sherry and Claire are reversing roles, and they both feel out of place and out of time. The danger zone has consumed them, and there seems to be no escape. Hang on, folks. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Oh, ow.
Mom, are you awake?
Yes, I'm awake. I wish I was asleep and this was all just a nightmare, but I'm awake.
I can't believe this all started with that fall, stepping outside in the dark.
I've lived there for years, gone in and out that back door thousands of times. What difference did the darkness make? I thought it would be more dangerous to get on a step stool to change the light bulb by myself. If only I had stayed safe inside.
Well, inside is where you tripped over the rug and broke your hip, Mom.
I've had Flo's rug for years. How could I have tripped on that? How is Flo? You are keeping her for me, aren't you?
I'm sorry, Mom. We have to find her a new home. We're all too allergic.
Oh, my poor Flo. I'd probably be home with her right now if I hadn't fallen that last time in the bathroom in your place. If only that water hadn't been on the floor.
The girls feel horrible about that. But you weren't supposed to get up without help. If you had just waited.
Oh, I hate to ask for help. I've always been so capable. I lived alone for 20 years and I'm never going back home again, am I?
Oh, Mom, you know the villa is being sold to pay for your care here and for whatever comes next.
I always thought I would sell the villa someday to help pay for the girls' education. I never planned to fall and end up like this.
Oh, Mom, nobody plans to fall.
Hi. Oh, is she sleeping? Oh, I guess I came at the wrong time.
Did someone say wrong time? This is all wrong. I don't want to see anybody. I am too tired for all of this. Ow. I'm just gonna close the door.
Somebody call 911. Mom! Oh, no!
Oh, no. She hit her head this time. She's not gonna make it.
Stop! But I didn't get to say my line.
I'm sorry, but this is all wrong. Are we really in a twilight zone here? This is supposed to be a play about preventing from falls, but it's spiraling out of control. I can't stand by here and watch it. Everybody on stage right now, please, thanks for coming, but we need to eliminate the need for you to even be here.
So, no lines? I guess I'm just a pretty face.
Claire, what's going on here?
Well, I've always liked to do things my own way, and I didn't want to change anything. I didn't think all of this would happen to me. It just snowballed. I wish I had done things differently.
Sherry, what do you think would have made a difference for your mom?
Well, I think she should have stayed in the rehab unit until they discharged her, and then accepted help at home until she was feeling steady and strong. But I wanted to honor her wishes, so I didn't put my foot down.
Susan, any advice?
I think you should wear better shoes and use a cane to steady yourself while you are recovering. Also, to stay in your own home if that's what you want. You must accept that professionals need to come inside to help you.
Pat, May, how about you? Do you have any suggestions for Claire?
You should take Tai Chi and listen to the recommendations of the doctors and the therapist, right?
It would definitely be a good idea to get a fall risk assessment done to make both you and your home safer.
Girls, any last words?
Grandma, you're important to us. You have to stay safe.
Yeah, and get some monkey bars.
Okay, let's rewind back to your first scene. Claire, you're getting a second chance. Let's see what you do this time. Well, talk about the realm of the unexpected. I've never seen a play get so out of hand like this. We have entered an entirely new dimension, one that allows Claire to go back in time with a better understanding of some of the consequences that come with certain choices. You will see everything through her new perspective. How it impacts you is completely in your control.
So, that's pretty much what happened and how I ended up here.
Oh, wow, there's no denying the gravity of falling. Are you doing okay?
Well, yeah, for now, but I am going to do better in the future. Even Scarlett knew. Tomorrow is another day.
Frankly, my dear.
Oh, get over here and sign my cast, Rhett.
It would be my pleasure, my dear.
Oh, and guess what? Sherry said that her mother-in-law had a fall risk assessment done at her condo. Mm-hmm. She made lots of changes to make it safer. It was all done by professionals that were really helpful, and it was free.
Free? Now you're talking my language. I'm going to see about having that done at my place, too. And before you leave, you should get a medical alert button like this.
I've already requested one.
Oh.
I mean, I do have flow, but a cat is no good at calling for help.
Not at all.
No, with that, I can alert a family member or a neighbor and maybe avoid a 911 call altogether.
True, because you know for people our age, falls are the leading cause of injuries and death.
I know that now. And I've learned that falls can be prevented.
Exactly.
They don't have to happen.
No, they don't. That's
Hello, Claire. I'm glad you're aware of that. My name is Susan. I'm from Home Health Care. I'm a physical therapist, and I'm here to evaluate your balance and show you exercises you can do at home. I brought the medical alert button you requested.
Okay.
Thank you, Susan. I'm hoping I never have to push the button on this with everything that we're going to do to keep me on my feet. Would you like to sign my cast?
My pleasure.
See, Claire is collecting autographs on the only cast she ever plans to have. Susan, Claire and I were talking about taking some classes. How do you feel about Tai Chi?
Oh, that's a great exercise class for balance. And here at the hospital, we have a wonderful program called A Matter of Balance. Oh. I'll get you both some information.
Okay, good.
Hi, Grandma. We came to see you. Can we hug you?
Oh, Megan, Caitlin, Totally. Oh, hugs help grandmas heal faster. Oh.
We were totally scared when Mom said you fell and had to go to the hospital.
We hope you don't mind our visit, Claire. The girls wanted to see for themselves that you're okay.
I'm delighted to see all of you, May. Pat and I have a new friend, Susan. She's a physical therapist here, and she's going to teach me some new exercises.
I have a friend at school. His name is Sam Miller, and his mother, I think, is a therapist here. Do you know her?
I am her. Caitlin, huh? You know, Sam talks about you all the time. I'll be happy to help your grandma today to do all I can, but you may need to remind her to keep up her exercises at home, okay? It's a team effort.
We will. We want her to stay strong and independent as always.
Oh, you girls don't need to worry about me. I am going to do everything I can to get better, and I will definitely let you two help me. Why don't you come closer and sign my cast?
May, Claire and I were talking about all the changes you made at your house to make it safe. We want to do the same.
That's great.
Yeah.
Taking the time, less than an hour, to do a fall risk assessment is a great idea, and it really does reduce the risk of falls.
Oh, wow.
Your turn, May. I'm going to follow in your footsteps and stop procrastinating.
Why, thank you, ma'am.
Sherry, what are you doing here? I know how busy you are. Oh, why didn't you just call?
Well, it's my lunch hour, and I wanted to see you. I guess I wasn't the only one, huh?
You're just in time to sign my cast along with everyone else.
Well, besides, I remembered something, Mom, and it's important. Didn't you start a new blood pressure medication a few days ago? Could that have maybe made you dizzy along with that glass of wine? That might have contributed to your fall.
Claire, it's okay to enjoy an occasional glass of wine, but you need to ask your nurse about side effects of your medication so you know when to take them safely. If there's a problem, the doctor could make a change in your meds today before you go home.
I am really grateful and thankful that I have so much help on my behalf. Thank you all for being on my team. You know, I've always liked to do things for myself, but I know now that it takes a team effort to get you back on your own 2 feet safely. And listen here, this is important too. Using a cane or a walker for balance does not make me look weak. It makes me look wise. And I may have learned the hard way, but I know now that falls can be prevented. And I'm going to do everything I can to be falls free and ask for help. My cane, please. And an arm for support. Oh, thank you all for being on my team. From this day forward, I am denying gravity. Thank you, everyone. We're going to sing a little song for you now, but we want you to help us. The words are on the back of your program, so pull your programs out, and I'll tell you when it's time for you to join in with us, okay? I fell for you in a way you could say so you could learn from me. Make changes now, get help, ask how, and may you live false free. And may you live false free. And may you live false free. Make changes now, get help, ask how, and may you
feet is important.